Hi, I am Sylvie Delacroix and I will be introducing the Law and Ethics course within the LLM program here in UCL Laws. So this Law and Ethics course starts from one key objective: to help us understand what contributes to the discrepancy between abstract ethical stance and actual behavior. So to start with, we'll get some fundamentals out of the way, like establishing that it actually makes sense to talk of ethical stance, to then pretty quickly move on to a class discussion that is aimed at encouraging each and every one of you to articulate your own abstract ethical position on a range of ethical dilemma, including the trolley scenario. Your abstract ethical stand will then be put to the test. It'll be recorded and then compared to what you actually do in practice. And what do I mean by in practice? I mean in the cave here in UCL. What is the cave? Well, the cave is a high-tech box with lots of fancy projectors which produce some pretty realistic looking avatars, and you'll be asked to interact with these avatars. Now, your reaction after immersion in this virtual reality scenario will be not only recorded, but you will be asked to contribute to a discussion board which will very much ground the rest of the course. So, what's the rest of the course like? Well, we'll start by looking at recent developments in both social neuroscience and moral psychology to try and get a better understanding of the many different factors that contribute to the way in which we make moral decisions in general, and then specifically in a professional environment. In this context, we'll first consider the growing importance of automated systems within our professions. Automated systems, computers, have already started to effect fundamental changes in professional practice. Recent developments, like the successes of machine learning, mean that it is no longer implausible to argue that pretty soon there will be robust consequentialist grounds calling for computer systems to replace us, or at least most of us, professionals. One of the questions we'll consider in detail can thus be put like this: if computer systems can demonstrably provide professional services that are both more affordable and of better quality than we can provide, are there any reasons to object to their replacing us altogether, whether we work as medics or in mergers and acquisitions or in family law, for instance? We'll then move on to particular concrete case studies to try and test the very different understandings of what professional responsibility amounts to and demands in particular professional contexts. So this course touches upon and brings together aspects of social neuroscience, moral psychology, moral philosophy, and professional ethics, all with a single overarching objective: to equip you with a sophisticated understanding of the many different factors that contribute to the all too frequent discrepancy between our abstract ethical stance and what we actually end up doing in practice. Now, for the nitty-gritty, this is a half module which is very much based on active, lively seminar discussions. Assessment is by exam only, and if you really can't wait to read about this topic, there will be, in due time, some preliminary readings that are available. See you next year.